What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to basketball. Wanted to try something new on the channel for a change, just trying to deviate a little bit on certain things. So I wanted to try out some NBA grids. I've seen a couple people recommend me doing so, just kind of test my NBA knowledge a little bit. So I figured we'd kind of explore that today. Hey, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I've responded to every single comment to my YouTube channel up to this point, and I intend to keep on doing so. Let's get into the video. So we're back here on Fanspo, because when aren't we back here on Fanspo? And for those of you that don't know, these NBA grids are like things that you can like make where you basically like you get two clues, like draft class of 2013 Celtics, and then you have to figure out like who it is or whatever. You get 25 guesses, I guess. Okay, I don't completely know like how they work or whatever. I've never done any of these before, but I figured might as well try to test my basketball knowledge and everything. I guess I'll sort by like new at first. Like these seem relatively easy. Should I just like do one of these like easy ones just to kind of show proof of concept? This one's got a like at the very least, so I guess we'll do this. How do we do this? How to play? How do I start? Okay, so I can literally just like click in the box. Will it like fill these in for me? So Celtics, Hawks, let's go Al Horford. So that should work, right? So what happens? 24 guesses left. So did I get it right? Oh, interesting. So 47.1%, like that's how many people guessed that one? Okay, interesting. What else can we do? So we got to try and get everybody, right? So Rockets Celtics. Who would be a good Rockets Celtics comparison? I'm going off the cuff pretty much for this. I'm going to try not to put like too many cuts in the videos, but obviously if I'm thinking for a bit, then I'm thinking for a bit. And it's always so much harder once you're on camera for this stuff, isn't it? Rockets Celtics. Gerald Green, right? Do these have to be current players? I don't know why I thought Gerald Green, but that's what I decided to go with for this. Ooh, 16.7% of people. So I take it that that's better? I take it that's better? Okay. Lakers and Celtics. Interesting. Who could I fit in for this one? I feel like there's probably a lot of names. Oh, Shaq, right? Let's just go Shaquille O'Neal. There we go. Let's throw him on there. How many people got that one? 32. That's not like that bad. Mavericks, Celtics. Let's go Jay Crowder. That's probably a good one. I don't know if that's a good guess or not, but we'll throw him in there. Oh, that was a really good guess. 6.8%. Give me those. Cavs, Celtics. Kyrie Irving is obviously an easy one. Let's just like fill this one out just cuz, right? Like let's go Kyrie Irving for it. All right. Honestly, not as high as like Al Horford. That's kind of interesting. Let's go this way now. Let's do Atlanta. So Atlanta and OKC. That again could fit in for Al Horford, right? I'm just trying to think. Like Jeff Teague was not ever on the Thunder. Wasn't Cephalosha on both of those? Thabo Cephalosha. 5%. Totally take that. Bulls and Hawks. I should know Bulls players just off the bat. For those of you that don't know, the Bulls are my favorite team. I'm trying to think. Justin Holiday. He's been on like both these teams, right? Justin Holiday. I was just thinking of guys that have been moved like a shit ton during here. 0% of people guessed him up to this point. What y'all know about my basketball knowledge? Justin Holiday. All right. Suns and Hawks. I feel like the Suns are kind of a hard one, right? Like, who kind of fits this mold? I'm trying to think of Hawks players first, right? Like, who are some historic Hawks players or something like that, or even some modern ones, right? Like, where could these guys kind of fit? And also, how up to date is this? Is this like completely up to date? I have no clue. Hawks, Suns. I can't think of like a single name for that. So maybe I'll come back to this. Hawks, Clippers. Okay, also Clippers new logo, fire. I don't know what you guys think of it, but it's fire. Hawks, Clippers. Who are we thinking of here? Haven't they like executed a trade recently or something like that? Am I crazy for thinking that? I don't. The Hawks team is like moved around like so much for this as of late. I can't think of Hawks players. Okay, so we might have to come back to those. Oh, it tells you how many possibilities. I didn't even like see that. That's kind of cool. So like Lakers, Bulls, like can I just put like Ron Harper in here, something like that, just because it's like the first one that Ron Harper Jr. Whoa. Interesting. Does he count as like an NBA player at this point? I didn't know that he was like in this. 1.2%. Give me those. I love it. Let's go Lakers, or no, let's try to go through the list like as organized as possible. Rockets here, let's just go Westbrook, right? Like, let's just take that. Russell Westbrook's probably a good guess. Can you guess like the same person for multiple things? I don't even know. A player can be used more than once. Oh, interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, I don't know where that applies necessarily. Maybe we'll try not to do that. That might be good. All right, I got a good one for y'all here. Omer Ashik. Omer Ashik right there. Yup. Oh, yeah, 0%. Give me another 0% on that. I got my Bulls down right here. Like, who could be a good one for Dallas for the Bulls? Like, I know we've, like, done something with them at some point. Or we've lost a... Oh, we can do Derrick Jones Jr. Let's do Derrick Jones Jr. Throw him in there. What do we got? 8.7%. We'll take that. And then give me Luol Deng for this one. Is that how you spell Luol Deng? Nope. I can't remember how to spell things. That's never been a skill set of mine, is actual spelling. By the way, like, you guys let me know how you're doing on this stuff, because I think it's interesting nonetheless. All right, what direction do we want to go in now? Let's try to knock out some Lakers players. Who do we got here? Lakers, Clippers, that's Zubats, right? He obviously got traded there. I wonder how high that one is. Not as high as I would have thought. Okay, Lakers, Suns, like, you could obviously throw Shaq into that one as well, but I'm going to try not to do that. Lakers, Suns. There's always, like, some people that, like, end up on the Lakers at the end of their career. Are there any, like, Suns legends that kind of ended up there? I'm trying to think. Like, Stoudemire never played for, like, the Lakers, did he? Did he play there at, like, the end of his career? I don't know. Like, where was Stoudemire at the end of his career? I don't know. Like, it was never, like, Kid or anything like that, so not really sure about that one. I'm gonna have to rethink that a little bit. Dallas and these boys, have they executed a trade? Is there, like, a Dallas OKC connection somewhere here that I'm missing? I'm trying to think, man. This is a tough one right here. This is a tough one. I can't think of anybody here. I can't think of anybody. Let's move somewhere else. Like Cavs, Suns. Have they made a trade or something like that? They've apparently got a ton of overlap. Who else could that be? It's not like a Dion Waiters or anything like that. Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas played for both of them. Isaiah Thomas. Where's the other Isaiah Thomas? How do you spell this one? I told you guys I'm really bad at spelling things. Will it kind of help me out a little bit here? No. God damn it. Okay, just give me a second to go find Isaiah Thomas. Oh no, Isaiah Thomas was like right here. Okay, so throw him in here. Good. That was a good guess. That was a really good guess for that one. Cleveland and Clippers. Who's played for Cleveland and the Clippers? Like, Tristan Thompson was, like, never on the Clippers or anything. I'm just trying to think of these, like, recent teams. Like, Corver was never on the Clippers. Who are some of these other guys during, like, the LeBron era? Things like that. I'm trying to think back to those days. Like, Darren Williams was, like, never on that team. Shoot. I can't think so. Was Alonzo G, like, ever on these teams? Do I take a guess? I don't want to put like Alonzo G on there or something like that if he's not actually there. I want to get it right. Okay, maybe we'll come back. Dallas and say like Phoenix. There's got to be a connection there that I'm missing. And I know you guys in the comments already have something for me. I don't know how many of these I'll do, by the way. Maybe like 2 or 3 or something. I don't want to do too long of a video, but this is mostly a test at the end of the day. So I want to see kind of how we do on this stuff. But man, there's got to be something I'm missing. Rockets players move like all the time. So there should be something here. Rockets and Suns. Who has played for both the Rockets and the Suns? Who's on the Suns like right now? They've got a lot of new players. So I'm not thinking of anybody now. I'm trying to think of like current players. Did any of those guys play like somewhere else? Jeff Green was like never on the Suns or anything. So that one's kind of tough. I suck at this, man. I absolutely suck at this. Man, Jeremy Lin doesn't fit into like any of these. Ryan Anderson. Did Ryan Anderson ever play for the Clippers? Ryan Anderson played for the Suns? Why can't I remember where Ryan Anderson played? I remember him on the Pelicans and like the Magic. And I remember him on the Rockets. I don't remember him on either of those two teams, but you never know at the end of the day. And all these ads and everything, get out of here. Damn, this is a tough one. All right, sorry, I had to pause for just a second because there's a garbage truck outside my apartment right now. I didn't want it to be too loud, so if you hear something, that's why. But I've been thinking, and I've got a couple answers. So this was an easy one that I didn't think of. Derek, see, you can hear the garbage truck outside. How do I spell Fisher? Fisher, Derek Fisher. There we go. We can throw Derek Fisher in there. Oh, not a few more people thought of that one than I would have thought. And then Lakers, Suns, I thought of Tyson Chandler, because he would have played for both of those. Ooh, Wilson Chandler is an interesting one, too. Where did Wilson Chandler play at the end of his career? Who was the other one I thought of? Clippers, Cavs, that's Mo Williams. I should have known Mo Williams. Oh, I can't spell, right? Mo Williams. Put him in there. You got 18% of people that thought of that one, so that makes some sense. Cavs, OKC. What could Cavs, OKC be? OKC, Dallas, the quickest gun in the West. Anthony Morrow could fall into there. We'll take Anthony Morrow. Let's fill in. There's one more OKC Cleveland thing. There's 42 possible ones, so this is the hardest one we have left technically. Then OKC Cleveland. OKC Cleveland. There's got to be who am I missing? That's OKC Cleveland. Like Spencer Haywood. I presume OKC also counts as Seattle. He didn't ever play for Cleveland, did he? He would have been a good one for OKC Lakers. That might have been a good one, but maybe more people knew that one, so maybe it wouldn't have been as good of a score on it. Cleveland, OKC. Why can't I? Oh, that's Dion Waiters, right? Like Dion Waiters can go there, right? Yeah, there we go. 12%. Okay. So Dion Waiters had a home somewhere. We like to see that. Dallas, Phoenix. I'm so stupid. My bad. Just calm down, all right? My bad. Not as many people guessed that as I would have thought. Dallas Clippers. There's got to be someone that fits that mold right there. DeAndre Jordan. All right, now we're rolling again. Where does DeAndre Jordan fit? There he goes. Beautiful. 21%. That one was a little bit higher. Come on, I'm going to finish it. I'm not going to, give up. Rockets, Clippers. There's got to be a connection there outside of, Russell Westbrook, right? James Harden. There we go. Okay, so I missed some of the easier ones. I was thinking too hard about this. Obviously not as good of a score, but Rockets, Suns. Scoring Dragic ever on, that team? Who was the other point guard in that trio? It was Dragic, Isaiah Thomas, and Eric Bledsoe. Does he fit into, any of these anywhere? He would have been a Clippers Rockets. That would have been an even better one. Or no, he wouldn't. He didn't play for the Rockets. Excuse me. I'm tripping. Rockets, Suns. There's something here. I don't know what it is. Gerald Green would have fit that one as well, because he played for both of those. I'm just trying to think of role players that have kind of moved around between these teams that could kind of fill that need. Hawks Suns is another interesting one that I'm not completely sure about. The Atlanta ones are just kind of tough in general. Did DeMarre Carroll end up on the Clippers at one point? Why do I kind of remember that? Or maybe I'm just imagining that. I'm gonna get this. And you guys are gonna watch me get it. All right, this is good, entertaining video making at the very least, right? I'm so glad that I practiced doing stuff like this with streaming, just talking into nothing while nothing's happening. But I can get this. If I have to make a cut, I'll make a cut, but I'm trying not to make cuts. Hawks, Clippers. Who's played for both the Hawks and the Clippers? Dennis Schroeder was never somebody there. Kyle Korver never played for those teams either. Shoot, this is gonna piss me off. This is really gonna piss me off. Kevin Porter Jr. nowadays would have been a good one for this one. That would have been interesting. So there's 2 Phoenix ones and 2 Hawks ones that I can get. So I should think about it that way, right? Has one of the Morrises played for both of these, right? Houston, and was it Markieff? Did Markieff play on both of these? I don't know. Oh, John Wall would have been a good one for this one as well. Damn it. Why can't I think of anybody? Oh, I've got it. Brandon Knight, right? Brandon Knight, didn't he played for both, did he not? Right? Brandon Knight, yep, perfect, 1.6%. Okay, got one of them. I need two more. Ryan Anderson, I feel like fit this. I just don't remember him being completely on Phoenix, so I don't quite know. Hawks, think bench players. Think bench players for Clippers. Jamal Crawford. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Okay, who did Jamal Crawford play with in Atlanta? That's a bad thing to try to think about. Who did he play with the Clippers? Why am I thinking about this? I need to be thinking about Hawks Suns. Who would have Brandon Knight played with at this time in Phoenix? Did I say Eric Bledsoe was with that team at that one point? I'm so confused on the timeline of the Phoenix Suns point guards. Don't at me. All right, it was a weird time at the end of the day. Let's think Suns lottery picks or something like that over the last couple of years. Like, where did like Dragon Bender like end up, or like Alex Len was on the Hawks, right? Yeah, he went there before Sacramento, right? He got traded to there. Let's go. Average rarity. Ooh, I need to see an average rarity. Okay. I'm waiting for my score. How do I get my score? Responses, 2. Rarity, 18.8%. I imagine that's pretty good, all said and done. Were there any other players that, like who are some other Hawks Suns players? Aaron Holiday, Alex Len, okay, Chris Humphries, Miles Plumlee. Okay, who are some of these others? Well, Boris Diaw would have been a good one. Frank Kaminsky? I don't remember him being on the Hawks. Do y'all remember him being on the Hawks? I don't know. Okay, fair enough. Let's do another one. All right, y'all, let's try another one, but let's just go with like the top rated ones at the end of the day. So this is still pretty new on Fanspo, so I don't know like how soon. Oh, let's do top of like all time. Like, what's like the all time like insanely hard grid? Oh, this doesn't look very hard at all. Okay, I'm interested. Like, can we do like a 5x5? Like, we could do one like that. That's not all that interesting to me. First pick. That one's kind of interesting. Where do we want to go for this? Plus minus. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Player match grid. All right, the worst winning percentage teams of all time on one grid. Okay, that sounds kind of interesting to me. Let's try and think of some ones for this one. Right? How do I start with this? How do I even start? Magic, Timberwolves. Let's just start there because there's only 22 names. Okay. This is a test right here. So like, does Joe Ingles count? Okay, so now I know. Which is fine. That's not a big deal. Okay, let's think about this. Who could be on both the Magic and the Timberwolves? Like, let's think like Timberwolves role players or something like that. Like, I don't know why I instantly thought of like AK-47 or something like that. Oh, there's only 24 guesses left. Oh, well, see, I just wanted to test it. Okay, well, now I know. Let me just go find a different grid because I want the chance to be good. All right, we'll do this one instead then. Not a big deal. Well, now we know the rules. Like, any like modern moves haven't taken place yet. But we got Minnesota back on here, so it's totally fine. We'll get a chance to show our Minnesota Timberwolves knowledge at some point here. Okay, where to possibly start with this? We could just go Minnesota NOLA like right away. Is there anybody that like sticks out to this? I feel like the Timberwolves like just never have relevant players on their team. Nickeil Alexander-Walker though, right? Alexander Walker. Yep, there we go. That fits in there. Okay, that's what a lot of people did. That makes a lot of sense. Pelicans, OKC. Where could we go here? There's honestly not a ton of possibilities that fit in there. That's kind of interesting. I don't know why my brain went like DJ Augustine or something like that. Okay. Pelicans, OKC. Who could fit in there? I don't know. We got to move on. Pelicans, Dallas. Where could that one be? Could that one be Anthony Morrow as well? He played for both of those squads. So let's pull out our Anthony Morrow card. There we go. Oh yeah, nobody guessed that one. Love to see it. Warriors, Pelicans. Who fits into this one? Is this the hardest one left on the grid? It is, by the looks of it. It's just because, like, the Pelicans are so new. There's not as much overlap in those things. And I'm trying to think of, like, older players as well, but I'm not, like, the biggest NBA historian of all time. Like, I try to be, but it's not, like, my greatest feat of all times. Pelicans, Warriors. Who are some guys that played on, like, both? I want to say like Alonzo G again or something like that. I don't know why. I just feel like he was everywhere. Wasn't he on? I'm almost positive he was on the Pelicans. I don't remember him being on the Warriors, so I'm not going to say that. Who else could fit into these things? Like, let's think like prominent Pelicans players. That's a hard question in itself. Shit, okay, maybe we gotta save the Pelicans for the end. Let's try and get some easier ones. Let's try to do... Minnesota's not gonna make it much easier. Some of these are some hard teams. Like Washington Clippers, we can go Westbrook, right? Let's get Russell Westbrook on the board. That's a good one. Let's go Boston and Washington. There should be a lot of these. Who could fit in on this one? Washington and Boston. Who's played for both of those teams? There's been so many Boston Celtics players. Like, there's got to be an overlap, like, somewhere, right? Who is it? Let's go Tyson Chandler here while we're thinking about it. So let's throw Tyson Chandler on here. That makes some sense. Who's emailing me? People, stay away. Location moved for volleyball game. Don't care. Do not care. Tyson Chandler was a good guess, apparently. Let's go Grant Williams here because they just did that. So we'll go Grant Williams. Beautiful. I'm trying to throw in some other names here or there. I'm trying to think of who else this could be. Like Derrick Jones Jr. would be a good one to fit right there now if I could do modern stuff, because that's in my brain right now. This is a hard time to be doing stuff like this because there's so much player movement and stuff. I'm just having trouble like even locating where specific players are. Dallas and Houston. Vince Carter ever play for Houston? Why do I not know the answer to that? I don't know. Clippers. Let's try to think of some Clippers ones. Let's go Chris Paul with this one. I think that's a good one. I like Chris Paul here. Let's go Clippers, Dallas. Where have some Clippers players? That could be DeAndre Jordan. We did that one already, so let's do that again, because why not? Throw DeAndre Jordan on there. OKC, Clippers. Okay, why do I feel like there's like a point guard or something that I'm missing somewhere? I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Let's try to fill out more of these like Washington ones. Like there's got to be somebody that I'm missing here. Landry Shamet, right? Like he was on both of those. Give me Landry Shamet. That was a 0%er. That was a good one. I don't know why that trade came into my head, but it did. Washington Rockets. Westbrook would have fit in there as well. Westbrook fits a lot of these, doesn't he? Washington and Houston. Nene, right? Nene played for both? Yeah, he did. There we go. 2.9%. We take those. Come on, man. Celtics. This is like one of the biggest ones left. How am I not able to think of this one? Washington, Boston. Who the hell could have fit in there? I don't know. There's got to be some more OKC ones that are easier to get than this one. OKC Clippers. Who am I missing with this one? And I know you guys are saying it in the comments section. I just can't think of it. And I don't have like a good way to go about thinking about this either. It's really annoying to me. It's really, really annoying. Let's think of like teammates of some of these guys or something like that. Who's teammates with like Grant Williams at this point that's played for some of these other teams? Al Horford has played for both of these teams. Let's throw in a big Al Horford. There we go. That one was pretty solid. We'll take that. Who else has been on the damn Celtics? That's also been on the Timberwolves. Why can't I think of this? Like, I don't know why, like, Jeff Teague was in my head. That doesn't make any sense. Who have some other, like, Wizards players played for? Like, I'm Thinking John Wall, thinking Beal. Beal would have been a good one for this one, I guess, but I got 0% Landry Shamet, so we'll take that instead. Who did like Al Harrington play for? Did he ever play for like New Orleans? I don't remember him being. He would have been like a Hornets player though, right? So I don't necessarily remember that. I was thinking like Marcus Thornton or something like that. No, not Tyreek Evans. Drew Holiday. He doesn't fit like both of the needs here. This is tough. You know what? I'm pretty positive Alonzo G is somewhere on here, and I can't say him that many times and him not fall into this. There we go. That's Alonzo G. That's what I'm talking about. Who are some star Pelicans players? They had to have existed somewhere else. When were the Pelicans good? Question mark. Brandon Ingram, not applicable here. Anthony Davis, not really applicable here. DeMarcus Cousins, right here. Okay, we'll take Big Boogie here. Why are there two of them? What the hell's going on here? Oh, what the shit? Wait, what? No, oh, come on. What is that? Have there been multiple DeMarcus Cousins? That's some horse shit. Well, we're still going to figure it out nonetheless, so whatever the last remaining, like, 3 are or whatever, we just won't be able to get to it, I guess. Fuck, Pelicans, OKC. Pelicans, OKC. Pelicans, OKC. Fuck, who else played for them? Who have been prominent players for the Thunder in recent years? Who was on the Durant team? Cephalosha, was he ever on the Pelicans? He was here though. Cephalosha, he goes there, so we take that. Kendrick Perkins played for both though, so we will take that. Throw him in there. Big Perk. That was 2 0%ers right there. That's great. Love to see that. OKC Phoenix. That one should be a doable one. That one should be more than doable. OKC Phoenix. I'm trying to think. Who could have been on both of those teams? I don't know off the top of my head. I can't think this through well enough. This is showing my lack of basketball knowledge in some capacity. I'm sure it does. I can coach at whatever level I want, but if I can't solve the Fanspo grids, what the hell is the point, right? And Timberwolves, I live in Minneapolis. Like, I should be able to figure some of this out. I've only been in Minneapolis for like 2 years, but still. Come on, Minnesota, Boston. Like, the Boston one should be easy, right? Like, these shouldn't be that hard. Like, the Warriors just haven't had like a ton of players over the years. So like who could fit into this? Shit. Oh my god. Oh, damn it. Okay. Just calm down a little bit, all right? Just calm down. I know you guys were screaming it. And then okay. All right. Just relax with me for just a second, okay? Just relax with me. Okay, so we got another one. Jermaine O'Neal, he would fit in right here. Okay, everybody calm down, all right? I get it. I need to think of the greats, and I didn't think of them, all right? It's not a big deal. We're totally fine. I'm trying to think, did the Godfather ever play for the Clippers? Did Pekovic ever play for them? I can't remember that being a thing. Come on, there's only a couple more that I have to get left. There's gotta be a Dallas-Houston one that I've just haven't quite thought of yet. Who is it, though? Who is it? Like, there's somebody that I'm not thinking of. Like, who is it? And it's gonna bother me. Oh, Bobby. Bobby played for both. Boban Marjanovic, you guys hear the ambulance. I'm trying to do as little cuts as possible. Maybe this would be a good live video. You guys let me know. Shout out Bobby. We love that for us. Warriors in Phoenix. Damian Lee. He played for both. Now we're rolling a little bit. Houston in here. I already used Chris Paul. Chris Paul was an obvious one for that one. Who else am I missing? Like, let's think like all the Warriors players that we've seen like as of late. Who are we missing? Did Gary Payton ever play for the Rockets? I don't know. Like, Iggy was never there. Like, a David West was never there. Like, JaVale was never there. Who else am I missing? Bogut or something like that. Bogut never played for any of these guys. Shoot. Seth Curry? Did he play for either of these teams? No. Interesting. Oh, this is so hard. Warriors, Rockets, Warriors, Rockets, Warriors, Rockets. There's something there. And it's the obvious thing is Chris Paul. Like, that's the obvious one. But what am I missing? Am I missing like a super obvious player again and it's really going to piss me off? Like, it's really going to piss me off. This is the one that has the most. There's so much overlap here. What the hell am I missing? There's too many Skims advertisements up here too. Oh no. Oh, I've got a good one now. I've got a good one. Jeremy Lin. Because Jeremy Lin like actually played like regular season games with them, right? Where the hell is Jeremy Lin? There we go. Throw Jeremy Lin in there. Perfect. 0%. Let's go. Okay. Think of star players. Not going to do that for the Timberwolves because that doesn't really exist like that because there's no Jazz or anything here. OKC superstars. Kevin Durant. Okay. Just calm down, all right? Just calm the hell down. Clipper, Paul George. Okay. My bad. What do we got? One guess left for all of these. Who are some other, like, Clipper superstars? Chris Paul. DeAndre Jordan, no. Elton Brand. Did Elton Brand ever play for them? No, I don't think so. Rockets superstars. Any of those guys ever moved to Minnesota? Minnesota's, I'm not going to get that one. Phoenix, there's got to be one that I'm missing. Did like Zerbiak ever play for them? I don't think Wally ever played for them. Did he? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm thinking like, I want to say like AK or something like that, but I just don't know. Where else did AK play? He played in Utah. So I'm not that worried about that one. I can only get one more because of the stupid DeMarcus Cousins glitch or whatever. So I don't know what happened with that. There's got to be some trades or something. Who was on Phoenix last year? Who was on Phoenix last year, right? There's got to be somebody. They've had all these little guys like Bol. Who was their first five? Like Grayson Allen. Where did he play? Nope, he wasn't ever with like the Timberwolves or anything. Okogie was though. Josh Okogie. Give me Josh Okogie, and that's my last guess, right? Okay, fair enough. I don't know. We weren't getting any of these. Who could clues? What do you mean clues? Can I guess, do I have to see the grid stats then? How do I get the grid stats? Okay, so let's see this. Which ones did we miss? We missed these two, right? Chase Budinger, Alexei Shved, I should have gotten that one. Johnny Flynn would have been one that Corey Brewer, I could have gotten that one. Greg Smith, I just remember him. Mike James is probably just always a good guess. Aaron Brooks? Oh, he did play for the Timberwolves for a little bit. I kind of forgot about Michael Beasley. Yeah, Gerald Green. When did Gerald Green play for Minnesota? Why don't I remember that? I don't know. I can't really remember anything. Patrick Beverley. Okay, there were some good ones. And then Patrick Beverley would have worked for this one as well. But let me see what other names I missed in this one. Jamal Crawford. Why don't I remember Jamal Crawford being there? Anything else really all that interesting? Sam Cassell. Yeah, I could have gotten that one. Chauncey Billups. Yeah, I suppose Turioff would have been a good one. Okay, well, this is my attempt at doing a video like this. You guys let me know what you think down below. Hopefully this was an organized enough video. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll never do it again, never bother it with you guys. But hey, make sure you guys leave a comment and everything, and make sure you guys are polite in the comments. Otherwise, I'll hide you or whatever. We're trying to be better than the rest of the internet, so just be good. All right, but anyway, appreciate you guys as always. We'll talk to you later. I'm gonna go make a sandwich now. Bye.